Good morning on this slightly rainy day. Today we have a lot to do. What we're doing is Martin has trimmed all of this patch here, huge patch of everything. The worst part is it contained berries, which they're just almost impossible to get out, and today's been about 16 degrees this morning, so we've used a metal blade, and even then it's so hard. So what I'm gonna be doing now, or what I've already started, is I'm picking everything up because tomorrow we're getting a delivery of gravel. This whole area will be a 2 camper van parking. We're sick of the camper van being on the road here, so we want to have a nice placement there, and then for any friends that want to come with the vans, we're also going to have a place there as well for them. So I think it's about 9 or 10 a.m. now, still drizzling a little bit, no sun in sight, and we've already done so much. I haven't had my morning coffee yet. Let's do that first. That's my compost bin. I have a feeling we'll be on 2 different projects today. Martin is still working on the electric shed, finishing it off from last time we were here. Just doing bits and bobs so it's a bit more organised. I don't think he's got much left. I'm pretty sure he'll show you later on what he's done. And I've got all that, I don't even want to call it grass, but I don't know what to call it, all that grass, weed and berry bushes to sort out before the gravel arrives tomorrow. And I think Martin will be doing something in the caravan as well, a little pantry I've been begging him for. Taking it slower because I've already hurt my back. 11:30. Oh, feels like it's about 9 a.m. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Oh. He goes mental on these black strips. Hey, ouch! Hey, dawaj, give it here. Good boy. The reason I'm putting it in that far corner is because I have full on run out of space here. So each bed has just one wheelbarrow full of twigs and stuff. You can see that last one there is just super full, and I'm not even halfway. I don't think I'm a quarter way through, so yeah, this is fun. We're going to have a lot of mulch to put between trees, plants. Kevush, what has that cardboard ever done to you? Hey! I'm so done today.
After a strimming session this morning, and after the strimmer broke for the 4th time and probably the final time, it's time to buy a still. I've been spending some time in the solar shed and I'll show you what I've been doing. So what we've got here, what I've been working on, obviously this is our inverter charger, that's our solar input, that's our battery breaker. What I've been working on today is putting in this 48 volt to 12 volt adapter, but for some reason it's not working, so I kind of got halfway through, realised it's not working, and I'm going to have to troubleshoot it or just get rid of it. What I've actually succeeded in was getting this consumer unit installed. What's happening here is the output of the inverter goes into there, and then number 4 goes outside to a 16 amp breakout for our trailer and for our camper van, and then number 3 is the shed, so it's inside here, and then number 3 is running here. And I've got a British socket, next to it I'm going to do a European one, and then I'm also going to feed this to do light. My initial idea was to do all the lighting with 12 volt because I've got some spare lighting. Because of this voltage converter not working, I'm thinking I'll just do normal standard 220, 230 volt lighting, and it's just going to feed off the same line as this socket. I don't really need much more in terms of power in here. What I also still need to do is cover these walls with OSB. I want to build a bit of an enclosure for the batteries, and then do shelves here on top to store everything, then do another shelf here. Use this as storage and essentially treat this as a kind of a electric solar power shed. My next project is to turn this area into a pantry, so I'm going to build some shelving units here, but first what I need to do is get rid of this seating area. There's some storage underneath there, and also this is where we've been housing our aircon unit and our extra fridge, so I'm going to try and incorporate this into the shelves just so everything's got its place and nothing's in the middle.
Something's starting to take shape. Hello, mister.
I have to say I got a little bit carried away. I forgot about the existence of the camera, and I just cracked on with the frame for the pantry, and I also, out of pure luck or chance, found a perfect way to cut a hole for our aircon unit. Our aircon unit has a hot air output. Ventilation. So basically it cools, but then it takes the hot air out. And I wasn't sure where to put it, and we had it wired through, through a window, but obviously that's pointless because the window is then open. So I found a spot right there, and it's going to be hidden, it's going to be away, and we're going to be able to manoeuvre the aircon unit in this area, which is perfect, because then we can blast that way and that side of the room, which is the office. Step to do now is to measure out the height of the shelves, and then I'm going to cut some planks of wood to do the shelves with. In the meantime, you can figure out how tall you want the shelves to be and how many. So,
Kavush, what did you eat? You can't eat dairy, you're allergic. Well, you're intolerant. There were some very ambitious plans for today. The pantry's not finished. I've almost finished the job that I was doing today. And we're both just so tired. It's time for dinner. finish this off tomorrow, I want to have 2 little crates at the bottom, so we need to go to the shop and see what size they are, because there's just so many in the hardware stores that we want to go and see them and buy them straight away. I might paint this. I'll see if I can find any little pots of paint, because I don't need any big ones. And yeah, it was a very ambitious plan for today. My job was only meant to take us a little bit, and Martin wanted to do the pantry, and he also wanted to put up this gazebo style thing that we've bought just to have some roof over our heads for when it starts raining. And today was a really cool day of around 23 degrees, which is great for working outside and inside the caravan as well, because it just gets really hot in here. So there was a lot of plans but not much done, but we've done a lot anyway, and we're super tired. So yeah, let's end it here for today. Another day, another project. Today we want to do a little roof situation on the trailer, just because the sun is so high. We're constantly sitting in the sun and we need some shade. So we finally managed to put this sunshade up. It's not perfect, but we're going to leave it as it is for now, and then think about it in the future and how we can make it better. And now we're on to another project, which is going to go on this side of the trailer, and it's going to be a gazebo, just so we've got some more roofing when it's raining as a workspace and everything else.
So I've laid everything out in a truly artistic fashion. Everything's numbered, and I'm just checking whether we've got all the parts needed to make this happen. And the reason we put in a gazebo is so mainly we've got, you know, when we buy materials like wood or anything else, we've got somewhere to keep it that's not exposed to the elements like UV rays and also rain, because currently, you know, we've got kind of material out here. So we just need a place to store it all out of the way, neatly, and yeah, sheltered. And we're also going to use the gazebo to, you know, if it's raining, we can sit outside and stuff like that. So it's going to be kind of a garage slash. No, we're not gonna sit in there, are we?
Unless we're absolutely desperate.
Yeah, we're not going to sit there. It's just going to be storage and garage, really, for
right.
For the...
Okay, let's go on with it then.
Right, do I have everything? We now have a fairly functional storage solution for all the materials, for all the wood, for all the building materials you can see there. Well, you can't see it because it's behind a cardboard. We've got some windows for the next building we're going to build, which is going to be a sanitary block with a toilet, shower, or 2 showers. Yeah, this is where we're going to store all this stuff for now, and then I'm not sure how long this is going to last. It's not premium quality, let me put it that way, so I don't know how long this is going to last, and I don't know whether we're going to leave it here, you know, over winter when it's windy. We'll see. We're going to observe it for the next few weeks and make a decision. Ideally we want something a little bit, you know, better quality. We're going to use this as a proof of concept and then invest in something more durable. And yeah, there's not much to talk about here. It's just a gazebo. It's 6 meters by 3 meters, so it's big enough to fit our car if we need to. What we're going to do now, I'm gonna drink some of this kombucha, and then we're going to go shop, and hopefully we're going to get some boxes that are going to allow me to finish the pantry inside of the caravan, and that's going to be another thing ticked off my list. The list isn't getting shorter because I keep adding things to it every day, but I keep ticking things off it, which is good. It's always a happy feeling.
End of day, and I don't even know what we've done today. It was a day of doing everything and nothing. We've put up the sunshade at the front of the trailer, then we've put up the gazebo at the back of the trailer, and then I feel like Martin just went off and done his thing, tried to finish off the little pantry in the trailer, didn't get anywhere, and I sat around. I think I was way too hot to do anything. It was 28 or 29 degrees Celsius in the trailer, probably similar temperature in the camper van. I just felt like my head was overheated. I'm still adjusting to this temperature. But I think tomorrow it will be a bit more productive. Oh yes, we also waited for the gravel to be delivered today. Unfortunately, I think they've forgotten about us, and we'll get the gravel delivered on Monday. So that was kind of pushing my buttons, because I was really rushing with that little patch of bushes yesterday to get it cleaned for today. I assumed they'll come at 8, and then we thought, okay, maybe midday, and then 2 o'clock, and at 4 p.m. we were just like, we need to go and do some food shopping, we need to go to the hardware store, we've actually got stuff to do today. So that's when we messaged them, and they said, I'm sorry, is Monday okay? So it is what it is. We went food shopping and got some hardware bits, and we have got these little shelves, well, little what do you call them, not cages, but little wooden basket things to put onto the pantry. This was the only thing that was stopping Martin from carrying on with the pantry. It's because we didn't know how high these wooden basket things would be, so we didn't know where to put the next shelf after that, and that's going to be second to last shelf. So we needed to have these, and they didn't have any of these locally to us in any of the Chinese supermarkets, so we had to go all the way to Coimbra, to the city, to get these. But they're finally here, so I'm really hoping that we'll get this pantry sorted soon, and I'll be able to put off everything away in the trailer, because let me show you, it looks awful currently. This is the current situation. Let me put all the lights on. This is the current situation. It is an absolute mess, and empty here. Yep, so all this needs to go in there. This counter space tiny as well. I want to get rid of this fold up table thing, because it's wasting this much space, and instead just get a flip up table, sort of like the one that we have in the van. It's going to be so much better. That's it for this episode. Tune in next week for the grand pantry reveal, and fingers crossed we'll finally get the gravel delivered and be able to work on that further on. See you next time.